Happy Monday! Another week, another vlog. Actually, fun little adventure today. Audrey and I went to the Capital One Cafe because we have this like free drinks on Monday thing. And we got there, we got our free drinks, and low-key did not taste great. Would love to clarify, this is not me slandering Capital One Cafe. They're great, they're fine. It's just like you know what I mean. Went to Dunkin'. Going up to the lounge now. I made blueberry protein pancakes, blueberry protein waffles because I gave my sandwich to a homeless man. So for like the past week, our sink has like low-key been broken.
I did figure out how to fix it though. So
Good morning, happy Tuesday. Just went on my little Dunkin' walk. I'm delivering Audrey her hash browns. I'm doing what I always do in the morning. Bible study, CBT, and French. Why is my... It's okay. Just got back from doing my devotions, my CBT, and my French. I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the vlog, but... I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the vlog. Something so exciting is happening this week. Drumroll, please. I'm going back to Texas for Easter weekend. Thursday, I fly in, and then I come back to New York on Monday, I believe. But I'm really excited to go see my friends and my family and sleep in my own bed. Hi, I'm at Think Coffee right now. Oh, this is just like a plain matcha, no flavoring. Best thing I've ever had in my life. Other than the matcha I had in Hawaii. I'm waiting for a package. It was supposed to be here like an hour ago, I think, and it's just not. I've walked around a lot today. I walk so much. I should be like a professional walker. I'm getting my mail package. So apparently freaking not because my package wasn't there. On my morning walk. Happy Wednesday. Originally, I actually wasn't gonna get Dunkin' today, but I didn't end up falling asleep until 2:30 in the morning. As like a little reprimand, I set my alarm for 7:25. So I'm gonna go to bed that late. I gotta get up even earlier. I just walked past the guy who used to live in our apartment room. Hey, Ben.
Starting off strong with leave-in conditioner, you do 2 pumps on each side of your hair. Next is this foam stuff, and you also do 2 pumps on each side of your hair. Next is curl cream. You use a pea-sized glob on, you'll never guess, each side of your hair. Sea salt spray! Dealer's choice. Use however much you want. Next is this curling gel souffle. Apply this evenly, or it will not work, I promise. Personally, I have recently taken to finger curling my hair. It does take kind of a lot of time, but that's what I do and you asked, so that's what this is. After I'm done doing that, I put a tiny bit of mousse on my hair and I scrunch it. Now it's time to diffuse.
Hi, okay, so it's been like a while since I diffused my hair. My spectacles. Now I'm putting some of this in my hair. This helps break up any product that hasn't completely like softened itself out. So it's really good. Do not put oil in your hair until it is completely dry, because if you do it before it's dry, then the oil isn't gonna do what you want the oil to do. Out walking because I have, surprise, surprise, another package to pick up. I love picking up packages. I just got sweet green. I gotta sit outside of a coffee shop and eat this and read the book that I brought. It's a good day. He's putting it down.
Happy Thursday! So today is the day. I fly back to Texas for the weekend. A, I have never taken an Uber by myself. B, I've never flown by myself. Today is like cuckoo crazy adventure. Fun fact about Emma Robinson. I hate Ubering. I hate it. It scares me. It scares me. I'm terrified. I get so stressed out. I sit there, stiff as a board, tracking the location and texting my mom. And that's with people. But it's a fun experience, and I'm almost an adult, and I have to do this at some point in my life, so the time is now. Every single time I go on a plane, I wear this set, or I wear this set, but in brown. Travel. The travel bit! I'm in the airport. I don't know where I'm going. I'm really confused. Insane boarding process. Oh my gosh, guys. I'll tell you later. I just landed. Matcha with sugar free banana and oat milk. Y'all, the tea that I will spill later. Reunited with my baby. I'm in my own house! Yay!
These are mine, actually.
They are hers.
They were actually my mom's.
Eric pulled those. We have iced lemon loaf.
Honey crisp.
I really had a panic.
And two things of flowers. And this is why my standards are high. Because I have a dad who loves me. Yay, I'm happy to be home! Let me tell y'all, because I'm telling this to you as well. This is the tea that I was talking about earlier. I was in line. This is my first time being in an airport by myself. We're aware of this. I go sit at the terminal very quietly by myself in my little corner for an hour. And I see the pre-check people go on, and I'm like, I'm going to wait to get in line till after the pre-check because I don't want them to yell at me for not being a pre-check person already in line. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's like, that's basic freaking respect. Like, if it's not your turn, it's not your turn. They're like, we're boarding groups 1, 2, and 3. This sign says 1, 2, 3 and has an arrow pointing. So one would assume it's that side of the freaking rope. I get to the front of the line, and finally this girl whips around and she was like, guys, it's not that hard. 1, 2, or 3. If you're not 1, 2, or 3, you need to leave because it's not your turn. Actually, you know what? Close the door. Nobody's allowed to be on this plane until you guys figure out how to follow basic instructions. And I'm standing there. I finally hit the front of the line, and I was like, and this lady comes by and she goes, what boarding group are you, sweetheart? And I was like, I'm 1. And then this man, old, not like old. He was old enough to know better, but also old enough to have the ego of somebody who's been on the earth for like 60 years, but not old enough to be like, oh, he's just an old man. He was the age of too much audacity. And he was like, I'm boarding group 5. And I was like, do you have ears?
Somebody sat in her seat.
Somebody sat in my window seat.
Did you tell him to move?
No, I was scared. Well, I did the thing where I had my phone, I look at the thing, I look at my phone, I look at the seat, I look at him, I look back at my phone, I kind of look around, and I just sat down. And then like 10 minutes later, while everybody else was boarding, I was like, I need to make sure I'm not sitting in someone else's seat. Like, if I'm gonna sit in a seat that's not mine, it needs to be his, so I'm not like ruining anybody else's life. I was like, excuse me? He didn't take his headphones off, mind you. Like, you're 2C, right? And he goes, yeah. And I was like, okay. My vlog. It's my Kevin Atwater vinyl. I'm so happy. Happy Friday. Love my bed. I love my bed. I love my room. I'm hanging out with my parents today. Make them go outside and sit in the sun with me because the sun does not exist in New York City. I'm kind of scared to drive. I haven't driven in a month. Also, my parents redid my room. We're ignoring any bags. Any messy bags that I brought in. New light fixture. Desk is still in the same spot. We have this beautiful thing here. Bed stayed the same, but I have my little side table here. I love it so much. Also, have a new shower curtain. This is all cleaned. We have these racks in here. I love my mom. I love my mom and my dad. I have such good parents. Driving for my first time driving in a month, but
Hello.
she's really cold because I have awful car settings. Oh, how I missed Texas. I just did the USC ice bucket thing.
And now I'm driving to my friend Hannah's house.
What is up, vlog? Hashtag haven't updated, but I got home and got in the pool and I've been laying out tanning. I love to tan.
Hello.
Got 5 guys. In the heart of this still being like a theater account or whatever, my biggest tip is to go sit in the sun. You will feel better and you earned it. Theater tip of the
You
week.
earned the fry.
Thanks. The duo is back.
us. Surprise, surprise, what I thought was impossible happened. I got so burnt. Did we see how bad that is? I am going to the beach tomorrow.
You'll never guess where I am. In the jetpack parking lot. I am crashing the last 10 minutes of the rehearsal because I miss people. I miss people and I want to say hi to my friends. You'll never guess who I have in my house. It's Avery Graham. He made Hear Me Out Crunch Wraps.
Simon Maximus, the virtual assistant from Lab Rats, Werewolf Remus Lupin, and Valentine from Monster High.
Both Crab Brothers, Voldemort, metrosexual Randy Marsh, the man with the yellow hat from Curious George, Ethan Slater only as Bach, Scrooge McDuck, Chopin in the 1883 Eugene Delacroix portrait of him and George Sand, and Times New Roman the font.
Happy Saturday, 6 a.m. 6 a.m.
Hey Slayer. Avery. I'm so sorry. We're leaving in like 15-20 minutes. I don't know if you need to get ready. I'm sorry. Coffee's almost here, by the way. Okay, bye.
Hi vlog, we're getting gas for my car. And then we're picking up Rachel. And then we're going to the beach. Yay! Ballerina cappuccina. Woo! We have Audrey! Yay! And we are at Starbucks. Yeah! We also have a Rachel! Hi! Yay! 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 My tires popped. Can you record me for my vlog? Rachel popped my tire. I was looking at the road! Oh my gosh!
Yeah. You might need a new one.
I don't have a spare tire. What do I do?
Get a new one.
Okay. AAA is here to fix my tire. And Audrey and I are eating.
My boat's at 4%, but we made it to the beach. To the beach. Did have to get a new tire.
Rachel and I went and played on the beach, and now we're at a Chick-fil-A. Review. This is the dragon fruit something, frozen.
Pineapple passion. No, yeah, it is dragon, not passion.
It's really good. 10 out of 10. What do you rate it?
8 out of 10.
I like the original better. It's still really good. The popcorn's too fat.
Happy Sunday! Happy Easter Sunday. Matter of fact.
Hello.
We are going to church right now, and as soon as we were about to leave the house, it started pouring down rain. Hi, my mom looks so beautiful. This is the fit. Church ran for 2 hours. Service was so good. Now we're at Saltgrass, waiting for a table. Church and lunch were wonderful. I literally love talking to my grandpa so much. I'm going to meet Ava at Menchie. It's Ava. Hello. Yay, bonding. Yay, bonding.
This looks so good, actually. I'm like seeing it from my phone.
Yes. That was my week. I'm so grateful to be home. Go watch next week's vlog. Like, comment, subscribe on this one. And also like, comment, subscribe on the next. You can't subscribe to individual. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful life. Have a wonderful year. Goodbye.